Chef Karen from Asian Inspirations is back with me in the kitchen, and you're taking me on a trip to Indonesia.
We're cooking Indonesian tempeh.
So we've got the ABC sweet soy sauce, also known as ketchup manis, and it's made from coconut sugar. So you're getting all those beautiful caramel notes to it. Perfect for stir fry, soups, dipping sauce, drizzling over
Scrambled eggs on toast.
Scrambled eggs on toast. You heard it here from Karen. Now, I have to admit something. I've never had tempeh before. I've never cooked with it. I've never tried it. So this is something very new for me.
Excellent. So before we talk about that, let's get that started by frying it off.
Love it.
So I'm going to make the oil a little bit hotter. Tempeh is a fermented tofu cake.
Beautiful.
So imagine as the Europeans were creating cheese.
Yes, yep.
The Indonesians were making tempeh. So it's great for gut health.
Yes.
It's a really good substitute for vegans who want protein.
Yep.
It's just compressed soybean cake.
Yep.
And the white around that is mold.
Kind of the same category as, say, kimchi, sauerkraut, those beautiful fermented foods.
In fact, I'm going to interrupt you on that.
Yes.
Because I love experimenting. If you were to put this fermented soybean cakes into brine and leave it for a year, you will get soy sauce.
Soy sauce. It's
No
amazing.
joking. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go home and do that.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay, so this is going to get fried.
Beautiful.
Let's get started on the spice paste. Okay, so when we buy galangal, it's the toughest root there can be in your Asian grocer. So what you got to do is slice it really thin so that we don't get the fibers. So this is a thick one for sure.
Beautiful. We don't need that.
Right? And we give it a good
pound.
Yeah. So what you want to do is break up the fibers. Yep. And I can take my time because the tempeh is taking time.
Yes. Get the tempeh on first because that's going to take a little while to form that beautiful crust around the outside.
Yep.
And while that's happening, we make the paste to then coat that fried tempeh with.
Correct. Put in the shallots. Oh. So when I was young, my mum would say, Karen, come and pound some herbs. And this is my task.
I'm way too slow. I've got a beautiful one. It sits on my bench top. It's huge. And I just look at it every day and go, I would love to use you one day. But I always opt for the food processor. So I guess if you've been lazy like me, you could always make this in the food processor.
With the galangal, and I'm going to put my finger in there.
Yeah.
Because it's such a fibrous herb, as you would call it, it actually needs to be crushed with the modern pestle.
Not blitzed.
Not blitzed.
Yeah, love it.
So as soon as this is done, we can then get on with the process.
Beautiful. I love it.
The thing with eating unfried tempeh is you get this, I suppose it's like eating lovely creamy brie.
Yes.
Versus a baked brie.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference. So it's the flavor that you're after. So we're going to fry out the spice paste.
Got a little spatula for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So you want this quite chunky so that you're still tasting all of the beautiful aromats that are in there, don't you?
Yes, we are.
Lovely.
And this one, can you see my muscles just working?
I was going to say one-handed mortar and pestle holding. That's elite status there, Karen.
I love it. Okay, let's put this on a high.
And would you like some lemongrass as well?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. Nice lemongrass.
Okay, so we're going to fry this off a little bit.
Yep.
So once it caramelizes, we're going to add the chilies.
Yes.
Green chilies, maybe half of it.
Half of the green chilies.
Yes, please. Lovely.
There we go.
Maybe two.
Two little pieces.
Three. Oh, more than enough. Thank you. And 1 piece of the palm sugar, thank you.
Just straight in?
Yes, straight in.
Wow.
Straight. So it will dissolve as we fry it off.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's add in the tempeh, the fried tempeh.
Beautiful. So I can add that straight in for you. There we go. Gorgeous.
Okay. And this is now when we coat it with the spices to cook it in. So the palm sugar needs a bit of help.
Yep. Water.
Yeah, water. Let's put in water to help the palm sugar along.
Yeah.
So this creates a sauce, and this is when we put our key ingredient, ketchup manis.
Beautiful. Now, how much ketchup manis would you like it?
Actually, I like about 3 tablespoons.
All right, so
Because the coconut sugar will give the sweetness.
Correct.
Lovely. And 1 for luck. So we're going to create a sauce for it that will coat it nicely.
Beautiful.
The heat's quite high, as you can see the sizzle.
Yes.
And it thickens quite nicely.
Yum.
As it's dehydrating the water. And that's more or less done. Let's plate up.
It's so colourful and vibrant with those chilies as well. It smells amazing.
I love green chilies. I think Indonesians with their green chilies changed my life.
Wow, that is so good.
And a bit of chilies for garnish.
I love that. Here we go. All that spice, bit more sauce.
Lovely, thank you.
I have to try this.
Tempeh, it's like tofu. A little bit more body to it. The mouthfeel is, taste the beans.
It's got a beautiful texture. You
Yeah.
can taste the beans. Tofu is got more of a sponge-like texture,
Yes, sponge.
whereas this is like that firmer sponge with texture.
Yes.
And I love that. It's got the beautiful, you can taste the beans, the fermentation, but it's also soaked up all of that beautiful ABC sweet soy sauce.
Yeah.
Deliciousness that you've made, a bit of heat, all those aromats. That has to be the easiest Indonesian dish. I think
It's really tasty.
I have now learned.
Well, I think the ABC sauce is just the right one for it with the sweetness, the soy,
Yep.
and just that
I love it.
Yum.
Karen, you've done it again. Thank you.